So I'll give an explanation of what we're going to do today based on a lot of the feedback I received from mostly yesterday's session, but just kind of in general. It seems like the wrist on those high planking exercise has been bugging a few people. There are a lot of ways around it, but it just kind of inspired me to create a workout routine that still gets the core, but doesn't really have anything to do with high planking. Not that high planking is bad, but to give you some substitutes for the future, and even in your own workouts, if you're looking for core and you don't really know other than like crunching, which just sounds bad, and then planking, you're sometimes at a loss. So I want to make sure I do an exercise routine. You could do low planks, but just give you guys an exercise routine that doesn't have anything to do with planking, but you still get good core. So I'll discuss those exercises as we do them. They're all standing, so it's another kind of low impact routine. Let's start off the way we usually do though, with a 45 to 60 second just in place march. So let's go ahead and start that right now. There's nothing to this one. It's a warm up. Just shake things out. We got 60 seconds ahead of us. Get the upper body involved, pump the arms. And for anybody that just kind of snuck in here, we're going to use the cans for a couple things. So go ahead and kind of like march your way to wherever you need to grab your resistance. 20 more seconds. Keep pumping. And go ahead and rest. So I'm going to grab my cans. And I'm going to do what is called a figure eight, but it kind of looks like a rowing, like if you're paddling or rowing a boat. But what it is just a figure eight where you're taking this weight and you're doing this kind of infinity symbol, this figure eight symbol. But one of the additions that I want to make is that as you kind of come in and come down, I want us to actually squat with the movement and kind of follow the cans here, just to add some more lower body into this. So let's give that a whirl. 45 seconds of just kind of taking the whole body and giving a bit of a figure eight here. Sitting back, all my weight's pretty much on my heels when it comes to this mini squat that I'm doing. And then I'm really extending the arms out there for this figure eight. The heavier the weight, the harder it's going to be to control this movement. But I can honestly tell you that I already feel it in my core when I really kind of reach my arms out there with this, even just these cans of soup. 10 seconds, guys. Get everything out there. Remember, I'm kind of staying in this half squat position. And rest. All right, so a little bit of a shoulder burn, a little bit of a core burn by trying to stabilize my body as I move these weights. All right, now we're going to do some kind of knee lifts, I guess is kind of the best way to describe it. But all that it is this split stance, and we're just going to kind of we're going to go knee to elbow, and I'm going to kind of toss something behind my body. We're going to do 22 seconds like that, and then we're just going to pump right to the other side. So split stance. I'm going to take that back leg and just lift my knee. And I don't know if you guys can hear the garbage truck outside of my house, but it is loud. Keep going. We're just dropping our leg back and lifting that knee towards that elbow, and we're driving back. All right, guys, switch. Other side. Remember, it's kind of like that knee to elbow. Tossing something over my shoulder. Letting that leg drop back and rest. Also core, also lower body. Ooh, all right, here's a new one. Standing side, I guess you can call it a crunch. Not my favorite word to use, but you're going to work the obliques on this one. You're going to be standing in an upright position, and you're just going to keep your hands above your head or hold, kind of hold behind. And you're going to try to touch knee to elbow from the side as you kind of bend, side bend your upper body towards your lower body. So let's try that, 45 seconds, alternating sides. Good. I feel it. I'm feeling it in my sides. "15 seconds, guys. And rest. For modification on that one, I would just focus on the side bend. And then for more advanced, you can actually start to incorporate the knee lift. Ooh, okay. Let's go ahead and be in this position right here. We're going to take our weights. And we're actually going to kind of act as if we're bending a little bit and grabbing something from the side and tossing it over the opposite shoulder. A little bit of a squat, toss. A little bit of a squat, toss. And we're going to do that 22 seconds, 22 seconds on the other side. So here we go, guys. Putting something towards the outside of our knee and then tossing over the opposite shoulder. Go ahead and switch sides. Good. Keep going, guys. And rest. Good. A lot of side, a lot of core. Taking a look at my notes because a lot of these are new. Standing trunk twist. Arms come out, and I'm just making sure I stop in the middle. I'm not doing a free-flowing back and forth. I'm actually taking my arms out, and I'm being focused by coming in, going left, going right, and so forth. So let's give that one a whirl. The heavier the weight, the harder this will be on your core and your arms. Good. Good job, guys. A lot of newbies today. "15 seconds. Last one. relax. We can put the cans down. We're done with those for round one. Had to throw in a direct lower body exercise, and that's just going to be the squat and side step. So we're going to squat down, come back up, squat to the side, or sorry, side step, squat down, side step back, and so forth. Just looks like this. And just back and forth. So let's try that out, guys. 45 seconds. Here we go. Squat, side step, squat, side step. Good. A modification, you really have the choice here of just doing the squat or just doing the side step. It kind of depends on why you need the modification. Is it more of knee pain? Is it more cardio? Whatever you feel the rate limiting factor is, that's what you kind of want to modify. 5 seconds. Let's make this one the last one. And relax. We got one more to go for this round. And we're actually going to do an all-out jog to end. So in 15 seconds, we're just jogging in place to end round one. All right, we ready, guys? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jog in place. Make sure you're breathing. Get your knees up. Don't keep them as low as I do. I just don't want to have the camera do all sorts of bouncing on you. But you get those knees up. Keep pumping the upper body. We got 20 seconds. And rest. There you have it. I'm going to grab my coffee, which I would not recommend as your hydration tool. I just like drinking it. Drink it. And how do we feel with round one? Different. And I wanted to make sure I got away from high planks, at least for a little bit, to give everyone some alternatives and some substitutes. Oh, we still feel it in the core. We still got our cardio. My legs still feel it. Everything to some degree uses legs. Nice change. Okay, good. Perfect. That's what we want. When it comes to exercise programming, it's kind of like this mini system where you don't just want to change things randomly, but every, I would say 3 to 4 weeks, you got to start changing exercise selection. There's a lot of other things you can change, like rep count, the resistance, how many exercises, the order. But at some point, you got to change the exercises themselves. All right, guys. 20 seconds, and then we're right back to it. Our march to start round 2 is also an all-out jog. We're just getting right into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jog in place, guys. Keep going, guys. 10 seconds. Give it all you got. Come on. Push it. And rest. Woosah. All right, cans. A friend came in and said it takes a dedicated person to exercise at home. Doesn't it? But doesn't it feel great to also do it? I may feel more accomplished doing it at home than if I went to the gym. Because you're right. Sometimes you're looking at it like, I don't want to do it. There's a million things I could be doing at my house right now. All of you guys should be proud. All right, figure 8, looking like this. I'm staying in a bit of a half squat here. It's not going to hurt if you keep the arms completely out. Keep the legs and you stand upright. You're still going to get good core. But I like to just add that lower body element by giving a little bit of a half squat or hinge, whatever wording works best for you. And then we're going to go for that figure 8 when I stay in my half squat position. So here we go. 45 seconds. Let's get the arms out there and let's go for it. Good. I really like this one. I feel it. I like the exercises that you know right where they're working. Really try to make a big figure 8. Challenge yourself a little bit by increasing your motion. 15 seconds. Oh yeah. Whoa. And rest. Oof. I'll tell you what. All right, guys, step backs. When I'm stepping back, it really depends on how you look at it. But one of the easier ways for me to look at it is when I step back, tossing something over my opposite shoulder. And then when I step forward, I'm kind of tossing something behind me so that I am getting that twisting motion. If you guys can see that, my torso is really just twisting the whole time. And then when I switch sides, of course, I do the same thing. So 45 seconds, 22 each side. Doesn't matter what leg you start with, but let's go for it. Stepping back, tossing over my shoulder, stepping forward, tossing towards my hip. Forcing myself to do these elongated rotations. All right, guys, go ahead and switch sides. Good. Hopefully we're getting the hang of it. There's a little bit of coordination to this, as with most of these exercises, but once you get it, it's all right here. And rest. Ooh, okay. Staying with the obliques here, we're going to do the one where we have our arms up, taking our leg, lifting it up, and at the same time, kind of side bending towards that area. If you want to try some kind of modification to this, just give me the upright part of the side bend. You'll still feel it. All right, guys. Excuse me. 45 seconds. Here we go. Alternating. Twenty seconds left. Keep going, guys. And rest. Okay. Grabbing our cans again. Bit of a squat position, because what I'm going to try to mimic is grabbing something to the side of my body, and then similar motion with the twist, tossing it over the opposite shoulder. So I'm kind of standing upright, squat to pick something down on my side, toss it. Just like this. It's a very similar movement pattern. So let's go for that. 45 seconds. Here we go. Grabbing, tossing, grabbing, tossing. Good. All right, guys, go ahead and switch sides. Give me a big toss. Good. And rest. Oh. Love it. Okay. Putting the weights out there. And we're doing our standing rotations, our trunk twist. I'm not just flying through it. I'm being controlled, and I'm giving myself a little bit of a pause in the middle. So here we go. This little pause just kind of recalibrates me so that I make sure I'm not really going too quick for my core here and really just doing that. I want to prevent that by being slow and controlled. My arms are pretty much lengthened the fullest that they can be. There's kind of some physics involved where the longer the lever arm, the more the resistance will feel. 10 seconds, guys. Good, squeeze. Be purposeful, squeeze. And rest. Putting the cans down. Hitting our squat and side step. So squatting, going to the other side, squatting, coming back, and so forth. 45 seconds, guys. I know with some exercises, 45 seconds has never felt so long. Squats aren't that way for me, but maybe some of the planking exercises, 45 seconds can seem forever. Keep going, guys, 10 seconds. Last one right here. And rest. All out jog. I'll give us 10 seconds as a breather because I want it all out. Everything we got without waking the neighbors or wake them. If you live in an apartment complex, my neighbors probably hate me. 10 in the morning, I'm slamming and banging. All right, guys, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go for it. Keep pushing. Come on, guys. 30 seconds, a little less. Push it. Pump those arms. And rest. 2 down. Water break, or if you're a weird guy like me, coffee break. How we doing? Don't leave me out here alone. We doing good? I feel it. If I had to summarize the workout, a lot of rotation. Almost everything we're doing, we're rotating and controlling, which is nothing but the core. Just to give you a little bit of education on what the core does and what it's for, is just to stabilize, like isometrically holding positions, making sure that the rest of your body isn't all over the place. This is kind of the trunk of our tree. So it has to do a lot of holding. I really feel it. Me too. 30 seconds, guys, and we're right back to it, starting off round 3 with the jag. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go for it. Give me that jog, guys. This is all out. Push it, 15 left. Keep going, guys. 5 seconds. And rest. Whew. Grabbing my cans. Preparing for my figure 8. Half squat position. Arms come out. And I'm just making that figure 8 or infinity symbol. All right, guys, here we go. I'm holding my good posture, chest out, half squat here, weights come out, going for it. Good. Really getting your arms up and out there. 15 seconds, squeezing. With all these, I want us actively squeezing. We can't be passive. And rest. Ooh. Step back with the toss over our shoulder. Remember, just looking like this. And then switching after 22. Here we go, guys. Go ahead and switch. Good. Keep going. And rest. Oh, I tell you what, these are getting me. My core is just tired. All right, enough complaining. Side crunch, where we're lifting the leg, or as a modification, you're just giving me the top portion. I don't know why I just did that, but this is what it should look like. So 45 seconds, alternating the entire time. Here we go. Good. 15 down. Ten seconds. Last one right here. And rest. Back to our cans. Almost done, guys. Stay with me. Almost done. Wood chopping. So we're just grabbing something to the side of us in that squat position and then standing back up fully and tossing it over our shoulder. Looking like that and then tossing. All right, guys, ready? 45 seconds. Let's go. Other side. And rest. Nicely done. Couple more here. Standing rotations. Arms come out. I'm going side to side, but with that pause in the middle, just to reconnect. Here we go, guys. Good. Almost there. And rest. 2 more to go, guys. Ooh. Okay. Squat, side step, squat, side step. Here we go. Halfway. Ten seconds. Keep going, guys. And last one right here. Rest. Let's not think about it. Let's get right into it. Jog in place, 45 seconds. Let's go ahead and start it. Go. No rest, guys. Jump right in. This is the last thing. Give it everything. Push it. Halfway. Keep going. 10 seconds. And done.